Good morning. It's Monday, the first Monday of November. That means we have a new verse and a new topic to study. But let's start our Bible lesson with the word of prayer first, okay? Father, thank you for each one of our students and the big person that is helping today. Thank you that you've given us your word to learn. Help us today as we study. Help the kids to listen, to learn, to obey with a happy heart. We ask in Jesus' name, amen. Okay, let's see our verses. We only have 2 verses, right? Because we just started. G is 1 John 4:8. Everybody stand up. We only have 1 verse, but that's okay. Stand up and everybody say the verse. Some of you are not saying your verses out loud and you are not learning them, okay? Everybody stand up. Everybody, palabras coming out of your boca, right? Words coming out of your mouth. And not no. Okay, ready? Easy verse, we can all do it. Ready? 1 John 4:8. God is love. Good. Now you can sit down. Okay, this month we're going to be talking about working hard, being a hard worker. You know, that's a very important thing because there are many lazy people in this world. There are people sitting out along the street doing nothing all day long. We have women sitting out there just watching the world go by. They're swatting the flies. They don't get a job. They don't take care of their children. They just sit and watch the novellas or whatever they do. They're lazy, and their children don't have things. They're men that don't go to work, and their children don't have food. They don't have clothes. They don't have money for school, right? That's not how you want to be. But if you wait until you're grown up to be a hard worker, you never will be when it starts when you're little, okay? So we want to teach you right now to be a hard worker. You know what? My earliest memories from a little girl, like 3 years old, I can remember working out in the yard. 3 years, yep. Picking up sticks in the yard. My daddy was raking and we were picking up sticks and helping to pick up the leaves in the yard. 4 years old, I can remember picking up rocks and picking up bugs off the plants. Yep, my earliest memory. I started working for my dad when I was 6 years old for money. For money. Yep, I was taught very young to work hard, okay, so that when I was grown up, I had money to go to the university because I started saving for the university when I was 8 years old. Yep, my mom and daddy opened a bank account for me to save money, right? And that's what we want to teach you. Learn how to be a hard worker. That starts when you are small. Okay, here's our verse. It's found in Ecclesiastes 9:10. Okay, it says, "Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might." Okay, this word "thy" means to. Okay, English does not have the to form, so when they wrote the Bible, they had to invent it. Okay, and they put that in there. Okay, so God's telling us, whatever your hand is, that's what that means, finds to do, do it with your might. This word findeth has that ETH on. That means whenever. Okay, that means if you find it here, every single time there's something that your hands need to do it with all your might. That's what that ETH means. Whatever your hands find to do, everything, you don't stop. Okay? So let's say our found in Ecclesiastes. That's one of those tough words to say. Can you say Ecclesiastes? Okay, ready? So here we go. Let's say it 3 times, please. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. And there's that, work as hard as you can, all your energy, okay? Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. Is everybody saying it with me? Palabras, boca, right? Words coming out of the mouth. One more time. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. Okay, we have our scholar's promise, don't we? It's, I promise to be a good person, right? That's what we're learning about this year, learning how to be a good person. There's lots of things that go into a good person. And what it is having good character, right? Having good character. And that's why every month we're working on one character trait, okay? And this month is hard work. Okay, so I promise to be a good person, to put knowledge in my mind, right? If you don't work hard in your class, in your studies, can you put knowledge in your mind now? If you just do it when you feel like it, is it going to get there? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so you got to be a hard worker to put knowledge in my mind. The only way it's going to get there is to work hard. Honesty in my heart. And the next part is determination in my spirit. In other words, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to be a hard worker and have lots and lots of friends. Okay. Now we're going to see how this goes to every part of that. Okay. But first one. Okay. So I promise to put knowledge in my heart, in my mind. Right. Okay. We're here to learn right now. Work. Is work easy or is work hard? Work can be hard, can't it? Studying, sometimes it's easy, but usually studying and learning is hard. You have to make your brain work, don't you? You have to say, focus your attention. Think, stop playing, stop thinking about other things. Focus, right? Takes hard work. Yep, it's hard. But you know what? There's nothing that you get in life that's easy that's any good. If you get it, you don't appreciate it. Okay, so hard work. Studying is hard work, but it takes self-control, right? We did self-control last week. You have to keep going. When you're tired, you're bored, you're hungry, you're thirsty, you want to go do something else. You're just sick of it all. Self-control says you have work to do. Get it done. Get it done. First of all, hard work takes self-control. You have to make yourself. Remember, we learned last month about you being profa or profe, right? You make your little person get back and get working hard, right? You be the profe. Okay, so take self-control. But you know what? Hard work also shows respect. It shows respect, first of all, for your teachers. Because they're working with you, they're giving you their time, they're preparing things for you. And if you, I don't even use it, that does not show respect. It says, I don't care what you do for me. Not important. That does not show respect. And when you bring in your papers, your mommy brings in your papers, and we see you didn't do a good job, that shows what you say isn't important. And that does not show respect, right? That was the first thing we learned about was respect. And we always want to show respect, right? So if you're not a hard worker in school, it does not show respect for all the time your teachers put in to help you to learn. It does not show respect for your mommy and daddy either, because they work very hard. And whoever the big person is helping you, they're spending their time to help you rather than doing what they want, right? So when you don't work hard, that doesn't show respect for that big person that's helping you. Doesn't show respect at all. Say, I don't care if you waste your time with me. I'm what's important, what I want to do. Does not show respect. And doesn't show respect for your mommy and daddy who work very hard to get money to pay for your school. They have to pay money for all your lessons. And your books and your uniform and your pencils and all those things, your bordas, right? Your erasers, all your school supplies, right? If you don't work hard, it does not show respect for all the hard work that they put in so you can have those things, right? And then it does not show respect for your classmates. See, because when you don't work hard and you don't learn the things, then the teachers have to go back and teach it again and again. And they help you when they could be teaching other cool stuff. Last year, we had children in our first grade class that didn't want to do their math. And so every day I had to spend extra time with those children who wouldn't do their lessons. They wouldn't think. They were lazy brains. And so we couldn't do extra reading. We couldn't do science lessons. We couldn't do a lot of cool stuff because we had 4 or 5 students that, I don't want to work. And so we had to waste. And all the other children were bored because these children in the front row didn't want to work. In kinder, we had some children in kinder like that. They were sitting at one table. They didn't want to work. And then when it was time at recreo for all the children to go out, they had to stay in because they didn't do the work. And then Miss Susan had to spend extra time with them, do it again, do it again. Now, they weren't all at that one table. Some of those children were at another table too, right? Does not show respect to classmates. There were things that Miss Susan wanted to do last year. She couldn't because some children just wouldn't think. So we had to spend extra time going over the same thing, right? January, February, right? And going over 2 + 1 is 3. 4 + 1 is 5. Over the same things because these children, so it does not show respect for your compañeros, your classmates, does not show respect, right? We want to show respect for our classmates, don't we? Right. So, be a hard worker when it comes to your schoolwork, right? That's why we come. You work really hard because everybody works hard. We can do really cool things. Now, right now, if you don't have your schoolwork done, your mama's stuck. She can't get it, or whoever your big person is, they can't get things done. Get on your school. Right? They have things they would like to do, and they don't want to teach you all day long. Get it done so that you can go play, so your big person can go play, right? Show love, show thankfulness, show respect by being a hard worker. Let's go over our verse 3 times, and then we'll be done for today. Ecclesiastes 9:10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. 2 more times, please. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. 1 more time, please. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. Okay, right? So whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. You do that? I hope so.